What up, people? I got y'all right here on a 15-minute chart. So y'all can see this pattern they got going on right here. We see the M right here to the dub. And then right here, we see this dotted line that's level 1. Right here is level 2. Like I showed y'all before, you see the gap? That's one gap, two gaps. The third level rise will be up here to tap this 200 EMA around $20,000. And like I told y'all before, $19,000 once we broke this, like this general range, it's over. That's confirmation we going straight down. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to come up and hit this 200 EMA on the 15-minute chart, which should be the 100 EMA on the hourly chart, and then we're going to see a reversal. And as y'all can see, they reverse the markets because usually Sundays and Mondays we're having a down, like a downtrend in the markets. But then through Tuesday through Thursday and Fridays we usually have an uptrend and then a reversal. So as y'all can see, they just reverse how they did things. It's how you know what I'm saying. If you're going up on Sunday or Monday, they doing something that's out of the ordinary, basically. Anyways, you can see we bounced up above this 100 EMA on the 15-minute, and now we're about to bounce off this 20 EMA on the 15-minute. So basically, once you get up here, it's going to be towards the middle. Basically, tomorrow, we're going to see a drop in the middle of the day. When people wake up in the morning, they're going to see the markets looking all nice and gravy, you feel me? Then they're going to hop in and then realize it was a mistake because it'll probably be a little too late. You can get in right now because it may come back down here, tap this 100 EMA, then make it bounce up to this 200 EMA. And of course, all the altcoins will go wild too, like at least 5-10% gain on the altcoins or whatnot, depending on which ones. But basically, we can just go to reversal. Don't get caught in that. Like I try to tell y'all about these traps they do because it's clear as day. But it's all up to you if you know what I'm saying, if you want to try it or not. You just gotta keep your eye on the charts. Now I'll hit y'all on this hourly real fast. Y'all know I like showing y'all chart by chart. So boom, on the hourly, as you can see, we coming back up, right? Okay, remember this line I had right here? We wasn't supposed to go above, which we did. We basically just slightly spiked above it, but we did not get about outside that second gap. So we just stayed in the general zone and made it drop. Like I said, all they doing was trapping people. And you see the steep drop to hit us with, boom, came back up, basically recovering everything. And then it's going to make its final drop right now. As you can see on the hourly, this is the 100 EMA. Like I told y'all, that's what we're reaching for right here, basically. Otherwise, this third push up, as you can see on this hourly, right? You see one push, you see the spike up, two push, boom, we about to see another push, which is right here. But in order for this to continue on the uptrend, we had to push all the way up to 200 EMA on the hourly. We talking about 20,750. You know what I'm saying? That's a move, and I doubt that happens. That's the only way we're gonna get a confirmation of a reversal, because after that we get a bounce off the 100. But instead we're getting rejected from the 100 on the hourly chart. So basically our uptrend, I'll say it'll be just slightly, it's not going to go above these spikes right here, basically. Probably about the close, it's going to spike up to the close, like I say. Yeah, it's be around $20,000 we're looking for the uptrend before we get the reversal. On the 4 hourly, you see the same thing, basically coming up hitting the 50 EMA on the 4 hourly, and then we have the reversal. As you can see, basically after we make this drop, boom, boom, you see we came down. Basically what happened is we came up, hit this 100 EMA, which is right here, which is that crazy move we just made. And you see where that spike is at right here. Not spike, excuse me. Let me take this off so you can see. I had this right here. This is stopping pressure. This is how I knew that this is a general range we'll get rejected from, because, it's too clear. You know what I mean? Like I show y'all as we go through, and you know what I'm saying, you'll learn as you can see these things play out. But you have to write these things on your chart so you can understand what's happening. But anyways, like I said, we came up, hit this 100 EMA. Right now, we're hitting the 50 EMA. So we don't get a downtrend, boom, we might get rejected by the 20 EMA one more time on the 4 hourly before we make our final our final descent to $10,000. Or we may not, you know what I mean? Because as you can see, they're basically dragging out the markets. They don't want to do it too fast or too quick. Like, they're going to do it fast. I'm going to tell you now, they're going to do it fast. They're just waiting for the right moment, basically. But anyways, you can see we already dropped below our previous low. This is how you know we're going to continue on our downtrend. And right now, we're right here around the general range. Like I've been telling y'all for a while, where I'm expecting this drop to happen. And as you see what's happening around the world, we literally have, it's going to happen before the 25th, 26th. Yeah, around that range. That week in general is going to happen before then. It's going to happen before the end of this month. Long story short, just keep it simple. I don't want to give you an exact date. Just know it's going to happen before the end of this month. Anyways, y'all see this super wick right here? That's a super recovery. This is how you know they're trying to hold it up. They're literally just holding the zone before they take that major drop. And as you can see, if it was come down, like you see, we made the drop, boom, hit the 50. Now we can hit the 20 EMA, which would be around $20,000 once again on a daily. So I do see us hitting around 20,000, you know what I mean, to hit all the EMAs, and then we make our final reversal to the downside. Because there's no more EMAs, there's no more support, there's no more resistance. It's like, it's just a downtrend from here on out. Now, as you can see right here on the photo, let me take these pictures off again. As you can see, it's literally still going exactly like I told y'all it would. And there's no surprise to me because, I mean, boom, we're right here. Like I told y'all, within these 2 weeks right here, before the end of this month, we have to make this drop all to the $10,000. And like I've been warning y'all, I've been thinking it's going to slow down around 14,000, but like how the way is they're doing it now, I believe they're going to skip 14,000, go straight down to 10,000. And then we will get the retracement to 14,000 for the resistance. As y'all can see, pre-resistance. So boom, after we get rejected by 14,000, and then we'll make our final descent to $5,000, and then that quick recovery. But this is what you really got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling you, $5,000 in Bitcoin, it means the whole market lost at least 70% of its value in a second. And then the altcoins is going to be way more than 70%. We be talking about, I don't even want to talk about the numbers. Just don't get caught on the altcoins. That's all I got to say. Just that's the worst thing you can possibly do because there's no telling which ones. Well, I do know which one's going to bounce back, but I don't know all of them. You feel me? But I do know a lot of these coins that have been on major markets such as Coinbase is not going to recover. So keep that in mind. You know, I haven't mentioned that in my videos before, but definitely keep that in mind. Half these altcoins will be rug pulled and they will not come back. They will just take all the capital they can and call it a day. For a heads up. So anyways, after we get the rebound from 5,000, you know what I'm saying? We could easily rebound anywhere between 14,000 to 20,000. Basically where we're at right now. Because all this move is about to happen so fast within the next few weeks. And I say few weeks, I mean 2 to 3 weeks, we will be down to $5,000. And then the regular stock market will be crashing to Forex. I mean, everything you can possibly think of. This is a total financial collapse in the making. I have all the proof. I can show you. Like I always tell y'all, check my spiritual content. If you see anything I mentioned about these stock markets, I explain in detail what's really happening here. It's clear as day, and this is what they're going to do. And on top of it, like I say, they are actually following market structure, which surprises me a lot. But all this does is give everybody else the heads up on what's really about to happen. When I say everybody else, I mean there are people to control their energy and their capital, basically. So they don't lose it all also. Because they have to sell off. That's what they basically have to sell off in order to drop the price. So when the price is dropping, right, they're selling their shares to other people that think it's the low. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling y'all that this is not the low. Because if you sitting here and being one of the people participating and buying the quote unquote low, you'll be losing money. They stealing energy from people, and money is energy, and currency is energy. Like this is what they're doing. They're stealing energy from everybody, especially here in America. So I mean, I gotta wake up and understand what's really happening around here, and don't support this system, especially when you know they scamming the way they scamming right now. And like for instance, like look at the weekly, right? You know, we just started this week. The last 2 days, you see how we got to spike up right here to the stopping pressure? It's going to reverse, just like right here. You know what I'm saying? Before it actually did reverse, like it spiked up, boom, and then came back down, recovered that candle. But look, there's no candle. All there is recovers the rest of this head and shoulders, like I said, $10,000 all the way down here to this stopping pressure right here, 10,225 to be exact. But, you know what I mean? 10,000, keep it simple. But yeah, man, this is no surprise to me at all. I've been showing y'all, proof is in the pudding. Check my old videos out. It's working. And like in the monthly chart, it's a larger pattern. Got the M to the dub, and this is just the first level retracement. And this is how I know within the same month, after that $5,000 drop, It has to close above $10,000 regardless within that same month in order to keep this pattern valid. So this is how I know it's going to be a monthly chart that's going to it's going to smash all the way down. And like I told y'all before, it's going to be a fast move that y'all do not want to be involved with, because there's no more support. Like I said, $10,000. Boom. You got that 14 like I showed y'all. And then we got the 10. I believe the 14, like I said, going to be resistance to the rest of the recovery. But you see this right here? This candlestick? This is what the next candlestick got to be in. It's either... I ain't gonna say this month because I believe this month is gonna take it to 10,000, but next month it's gonna be 5,000. But this is how the wick will look over here, this month or next month. I just got to keep this month in here just because of the fact that I know this shit can happen in a day. It can literally happen in one day for this monthly candle to come all the way down to $10,000. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm keep saying it to y'all because once they make this move, there ain't gonna be no changing it, because they're gonna have some kind of excuse just right there waiting for you whenever they do decide to basically steal everybody money. But anyways, anything I just said is not financial advice at all. Y'all growing, y'all make your own decisions, but like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.